خب بریم. دیشب داشتم ویدیوی خواستم برای شما ضبط کنم که رفتیم فوتبال بازی کردم. گفتم ادامه فوتبال با هم ببینم. فکر کنم تا 4 تیم لیگ قهرمانان اروپا رسیدن با پرفشنال پلیستیشن، یعنی ساعت بازی پرفشنال. بازخواهیم صدا یکم زیاد کنیم که احساس خوب داشته بشه.
And it's played forward. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front and to the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me. Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Already up and running for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Messi, that intervention was very necessary. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Mertens coming on. Can he continue his terrific scoring impact on the competition? Roberto. And here's Messi. And the ball's come out. And here's Dembele. Massive lead. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score. Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball. Quality deserted them when they really needed it. And he heaves it forward. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Griezmann, it's Griezmann! Just a fraction high. That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in. Out to the left it goes. And it's Allen. Politano! Now a chance to break. Griezmann. Now it's Luis Suarez. Sneezing out of harm's way. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Messi. Driving on now. And Messi! Oh, and that should have been two. Messi has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. Napoli are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change. Barcelona can afford to settle on... Oh, real danger here! He's through, it's one real chance! Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Dash it just the goalkeepers as a pop! And again the keeper stands strong. Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop. Time for a change in personnel. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise. And that's that. Barcelona thought they had to win at home, and they did. It was they who take the initiative and head on to opposition territory on the front foot. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all.
برم به ایتالیا تا ورزشگاه ناپولی.
So 90 minutes of this two-legged semi-final are behind us, and it remains anyone's game. It is the visitors who come here with a narrow advantage, having won their home leg, but there is plenty of scope for a change in fortune, and there have been questions raised as to whether the result ought to have been more decisive first time round. There's not an awful lot that can be done about that now. Maintain the status quo, and they will go through. Haaland! He's delivered all right! What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. Well, you know, sometimes a pick has a hit. Marvellous goal.
شول گرفتم زد فکر خبری نفهمید که تو دقیقه اول بازی بودم
simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it. Barcelona take the aggregate lead. Could this prove decisive? Mertens clips one through. And the counter is on. And it's Luis Suarez. Suarez looks to dink one in. Keeper sends it forward. It's out for a goal kick. Mario Rui. Alan goes looking. Now it's Insigne. He gets past his man. It's Insigne! There's a lot of movement up front. Yeah, I've noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper. Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder. And help's available out wide. He's left his man. Aimed in towards the centre.
Merci the foul.
Insigne goes short, plays it back, and intervention was very necessary. Luis Suarez. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't. And already, of course, on the score sheet. Now it's Callejon. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Usai battles to win it back. Fabian Ruiz set up one goal so far. Played into the middle. Insigne wants to play it back. Half time in the semi-final. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Barcelona will be relatively happy. They've protected their lead and now the onus is on their opponents to start taking a few risks, which may play right into their hands. Big chance! And he's done it! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim. Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position. So the lead now is 2. Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter. Kaya Husai, Fabian Ruiz, little accusatory stare there tells the whole story. Barcelona just had to make the ball stick, but came up short. Fabian Ruiz, and it's Allen. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Griezmann. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Callejon. Back to the keeper and try something new. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. No, it's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Roberto. Messi. Shapes to shoot. Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team. Manolas. Looks to bypass the midfield. Callejon hits that. Insigne! Big relief, it just needed better contact. The referee's seen the ball and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Jordi Alba. Messi. And here's Suarez. Well played, he saw that coming. Lozano. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have done it. Into the final, and they can taste glory now. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? You know, all 4 sides left at this stage could make a good case to win it. But this team looks like they believe their name is already on it.
برم با ما مدرسه آژاکسیا رو بیارم به نیوکمپ. آژاکس یکی از باشگاهاییه که خیلی زمینه فوتبال پایه بزرگترین استعدادهای دنیا رو الان داره مسازه، سرمایه گذاری میکنن و بعد با قیمت‌های خیلی بالا میفروشن، مثل حکیم زیاش، مثل نبیل فکری.
Yeah, this phase in qualifying started way back at the beginning of last summer, and now there are just 2 teams standing. A show not just for the capacity crowd here, but one for the whole world. The global audience, they say, some 300 million. Today's venue, one of the most picturesque around, the Santiago Park here in Basel. So we're almost there. All one can see, a look of utter focus on the faces of all involved. You've been there, True Beglin. What will they be thinking